Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of UGRO Urban Grow Inc., a NASDAQ-listed stock that has recently caught the attention of many traders. In this video, we'll break down the latest price action, key technical indicators, and what they might mean for future movements. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, understanding these signals can help you make more informed decisions. Over the last 3 months, UGRO Urban Grow Inc. has experienced significant volatility with both sharp rallies and steep declines. Let's start by looking at the basics and setting the stage for our analysis. UGRO's current price stands at 0.44 as of December 18, 2025. This marks a notable rebound from its lows earlier in the quarter. The last trading session saw a high of 0.46 and a low of 0.38, with a closing price at 0.44. Such price swings highlight the stock's volatility and the active trading environment surrounding it. High trading volumes, especially on certain days, suggest strong market interest and potential for further movement. Let's examine how these price changes fit into the broader trend. Volume is a crucial indicator of market sentiment. On December 18, UGRO saw a staggering volume of over 123 million shares, far above its average. This spike in volume often signals heightened interest, possibly due to news or technical breakouts. Over the past 3 months, volume has fluctuated, with several days showing exceptionally high activity. Such surges can precede major price moves, making volume analysis essential for traders looking to anticipate future trends. Short-term moving averages like the SMA5 and EMA5 are currently at 0.345 and 0.348 respectively. These values are below the current price, indicating a recent upward momentum. When the price is above these averages, it often suggests bullish sentiment in the short term. Traders frequently use these signals to time entries and exits, especially during periods of increased volatility. Let's see how these short-term trends compare to longer-term averages. Looking at the 20 to 50-day moving averages, we see SMA20 at 0.268 and EMA20 at 0.293, both well below the current price. The SMA50 and EMA50 are at 0.318, also lagging behind. This alignment of moving averages below the price is a classic sign of a strong upward trend developing. It's important to monitor if the price can sustain above these levels, as a breakdown could signal a reversal. Next, we'll explore the long-term averages for a broader perspective. The long-term outlook, SMA200 stands at 0.417 and EMA200 at 0.501. The current price is above the 200-day simple moving average but slightly below the 200-day exponential. This mixed signal suggests that while recent momentum is strong, there's still resistance from longer-term trends. Investors often look for the price to stay above these averages to confirm a sustained bull market. Let's move on to volatility and what it means for risk management. UGRO's volatility is notably high, with a 30-day volatility at 13.42 and true volatility at 14.88. The Bollinger Bands show a wide spread, with the upper band at 0.373 and the lower at 0.163. Such wide bands indicate large price swings and increased risk. For traders, high volatility can mean greater profit opportunities but also higher risk. It's crucial to adjust position sizes and risk management strategies accordingly. Next, let's look at momentum indicators for further clues. Momentum indicators like MACD, RSI, and ROC help gauge the strength of price moves. The MACD is at 0.011 with a positive histogram and momentum suggesting bullishness. RSI 14 is at 67.39, nearing overbought territory, while ROC 14 is a strong 71.67. These readings indicate strong upward momentum, but also caution that the stock may be overextended in the short term. Monitoring these levels can help avoid buying at the top. RSI is a popular momentum oscillator. With RSI 14 at 67.39, UGRO is approaching the overbought threshold of 70. This suggests that while the stock has strong momentum, it could be due for a pullback or consolidation. Longer-term RSIs like RSI 21 and RSI 28 are slightly lower, indicating that the overbought condition is more pronounced in the short term. Let's see how other oscillators compare. Stochastic oscillator provides another view of momentum. Stock K14 is at 66.22 and stock D14 at 58.78, both indicating the stock is in a strong position but not yet overbought. Stock RSIK is at a maximum 100, which is a clear sign of overbought conditions in the very short term. These readings suggest that while momentum is strong, a pause or correction could be on the horizon. Bollinger Bands help visualize volatility and potential price extremes. UGRO's upper band is at 0.373, the middle at 0.268, and the lower at 0.163. The current price is above the upper band, which can signal an overbought condition or a potential breakout. The width of the bands at 0.785 is quite wide, reinforcing the idea of high volatility. Traders often watch for price reversals when the stock moves outside the bands. MACD, or moving average convergence divergence, is a key momentum indicator. With the MACD line at 0.011 and the signal line at -0.011, the positive histogram suggests bullish momentum. The MACD momentum value of 0.023 further supports this view. However, traders should watch for any sign of the MACD crossing below the signal line, which could indicate a shift in trend. Unbalanced volume is a cumulative indicator that uses volume flow to predict price movements. UGRO's OBV stands at over 630 million, reflecting the massive trading activity in recent sessions. A rising OBV typically confirms an uptrend as it shows that buyers are accumulating shares. If OBV starts to decline while price rises, it can be an early warning of a potential reversal. Money Flow Index combines price and volume data to identify overbought or oversold conditions. UGRO's MFI14 is at an extremely high 97.4, well above the typical overbought threshold of 80. This suggests that the stock is heavily bought and could be due for a correction. Traders often use MFI in conjunction with other indicators to confirm signals. Average Directional Index, ADX, measures trend strength. UGRO's ADX14 is at 41.76, indicating a strong trend is in place. The DX14 at 75.16 and plus DI14 at 35.16 further confirm bullish momentum, while minus DI14 is only 4.99. A strong ADX reading means the current trend, whether up or down, is likely to persist. Let's see how this fits with other trend indicators. Arun indicator helps identify trend direction and strength. UGRO's Arun down is at 12, while Arun up is at 4, resulting in an Arun oscillator value of 57.14. This suggests a recent shift in trend, with the oscillator indicating bullish momentum. Traders use the Arun to spot emerging trends and potential reversals. Support and resistance levels are key to understanding potential price targets. UGRO's nearest support is at 0.394, while resistance is at 0.473. The pivot point sits at 0.427. These levels can act as barriers, with price often bouncing between them. A break above resistance could signal further gains, while a drop below support may trigger selling. UGRO's 52-week high is $1.19, while the low is 0.21. The current price is at 23.47% of the range between these extremes, indicating it's closer to the lower end of its yearly range. This context helps traders gauge potential upside and downside. Stocks trading near their lows can be attractive for value seekers, but also carry risk if the downtrend continues. Trend Quality Index for UGRO is an impressive 252.97, and the technical score stands at 76.63. These metrics suggest that the current trend is not only strong but also of high quality, with few false signals. Such scores are useful for traders seeking confirmation before entering a position. Let's look at how momentum and risk metrics complement this picture. UGRO's momentum score is 22.84, and the risk-reward ratio is 0.086. While momentum is strong, the low risk-reward ratio suggests that upside may be limited compared to potential downside. This is a critical consideration for traders, as chasing high-momentum stocks can be risky if the trend reverses. Always weigh potential gains against possible losses. Volume growth rate is at 44.78%, and volume acceleration is 11.01. These figures highlight the increasing trading activity in UGRO. Rising volume often precedes major price moves, as it reflects growing interest from both retail and institutional investors. Monitoring volume trends can provide early signals of upcoming volatility. Price acceleration measures the rate of change in price movement. UGRO's value of 0.154 suggests a rapid increase in price momentum. This can be a double-edged sword, as fast moves often lead to sharp corrections. Traders should be cautious when acceleration is high, as it may signal an overextended move. Pivot points are widely used to identify potential support and resistance levels. UGRO's pivot point is at 0.427, with resistance at 0.473 and support at 0.394. These levels are calculated using recent highs, lows, and closes, and can help traders plan their entries and exits. Watching how price reacts to these points can provide valuable trading signal. Linear regression helps identify the underlying trend in price data. UGRO's slope is slightly negative at minus 0.0042, with an R-squared value of 0.68, indicating a moderately strong fit. The predicted price is 0.22 with a deviation percent of over 100%. This suggests that while the recent rally is strong, it's a significant deviation from the regression trend, warranting caution. UGRO's 20-day correlation is 0.811, showing a strong relationship with the broader market or a benchmark. The beta 14 is 0.073, indicating low volatility relative to the market. These metrics help investors understand how UGRO might move in relation to other stocks or indices, which is useful for portfolio diversification. UGRO's daily return is an impressive 48.65%, reflecting the high volatility and potential for large gains or losses in a single session. Such large swings are not typical for most stocks and highlight the speculative nature of UGRO at this time. Traders should be prepared for rapid changes in price and adjust their strategies accordingly. With high volatility and rapid price changes, risk management becomes essential. Setting stop-loss orders, managing position sizes, and diversifying holdings can help protect against unexpected moves. The low risk-reward ratio and high volatility suggest that only experienced traders should consider short-term trades in UGRO. Always have a plan before entering a position. Reviewing the last 64 trading days, UGRO has seen both sharp declines and sudden rallies. Notable spikes in price and volume occurred in mid-October and mid-December, often accompanied by news or technical breakouts. Understanding these historical patterns can help traders anticipate future moves and identify key support and resistance zones. Summarize, UGRO is currently in a strong uptrend, supported by bullish momentum indicators, high trading volumes, and robust trend scores. However, several signals point to overbought conditions and elevated risk. Traders should remain vigilant, use technical levels for guidance, and always manage risk appropriately. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts and outlook. Looking ahead, UGRO's technical picture is both exciting and cautionary. A strong uptrend and high momentum could lead to further gains, but overbought signals and high volatility mean that corrections are possible. For those considering a position, it's important to stay disciplined, monitor key indicators, and adjust strategies as new data emerges. Thanks for joining this technical analysis deep dive on UGRO. Stay tuned for more updates and happy trading.